All right, what up, fam? So in this video, I'm going to share with you how to make $500,000 a year wholesaling real estate with zero employee. And if you like this, make sure you show your boy King Kong some love and smash that thumbs up, okay? So let me show you how it's done. Okay, so this is perfect for those of you who sick and tired of hiring, training, babysitting either VA or US employee. I'm going to show you exactly how to eliminate them or replace them, especially the one who's not adding any value or who's not an asset to the company. You ready? So first off, what I would do, and I honestly think that this is only possible now in 2026, baby. Okay? A year ago or 2 years ago, this could have not been done. But check this out. So first off, step number one, okay, is that I would run Facebook ads. Okay? So what it is you want to generate leads, motivated seller leads. And the way that I think would be best is through Facebook ads. It's probably going to be the cheapest cost per lead with Facebook ads. You can also do what's called direct mail. Okay, so here's some ways to generate leads without pounding the phone 4 to 8 hours a day. Okay, so Facebook ads, direct mail. You can also do PPC as well. Okay, so now that once you have generated these leads that are coming into your pipeline, well, what is the next thing? The next thing is you would have to filter and qualify the leads. So a lot of times, this is where a lot of you hire a VA to do it. You hire a VA to cold call. You got to train them. First, you got to go through the hiring process, right? You got to qualify them, and then you got to train them, and then you got to monitor, and then you got to babysit them. Okay, but now you can replace it. You can replace, so typically with all the leads, right? Once all the leads comes in, we're going to replace it with AI Alex. Okay, we're going to replace it. We're going to replace your lead manager with AI Alex. She's now your lead manager. This AI can filter and qualify the leads for you and sets you appointments. So you only talk to qualified seller who is hot, ready to sell. Okay? So now Alex is going to filter and qualify every single leads that come into your pipeline, so you don't have to do it. You don't have to hire a VA or an employee to do it. Okay? That's going to be your lead manager. This is Alex's job. Okay? AI Alex. Her responsibility is to go through all the questions, ask all the questions that is necessary. No training you have to do. She's already built, ready to go. Okay, so step 3, once you filter and qualify all these leads that come into your pipeline, the next step is obviously now is we got to make offer, right? You got to call seller back and make offer. Now, this is where some of you will hire closer, acquisition. Once again, it could be a VA. It could also be a U.S. employee. And a lot of times where I call them the purchase manager. Okay, but you call them whatever you want, okay? I call them the purchase manager, but you guys call them the, your closer, you call them your acquisition, whatever it is that you want to call, okay? But this is where they call back, they negotiate, and the goal is obviously to put that property under contract. So a lot of times what you do is you can hire, some of you would hire a VA, but you still got to train them, you got to babysit them, and I would say that negative 1 out of 10, that a VA is good at actually negotiating and locking that property in a contract. I would say negative 1 out of 10. Okay, now if you hire a U.S. employee, now this, some of you might have a good closer, but you got to pay them what, 10 to 20%, and they only on commission. So if you pay them hourly, where I live is like $20 an hour. Okay, so $20 an hour, you do the math. So if they can't close a deal for you in 30 days, you're out of pocket $2,500, $3,000 a month. Agree? But if you only pay them on commission, 10 to 20%, if they can't close a deal and make their pay, they can't pay their bills, they quit, you got to start all over again. the hiring, the training, and the babysitting. That is like the downtime. That is what's going to cost you the most, is the turnover. Because a lot of times you're probably going to take at least 1 to 2 months to train them up. Okay? And a lot of times those leads that you send to them, dude, it's like, I don't know, man, it's a 50-50 chance, right? But now, dude, the purchase manager, your closer, can now be replaced with AI Ryan. Now, if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, AI Alex and AI Ryan, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get them in your business today. So stay tuned. So buckle up and just hang tight. This is exactly how my business is run right now, 2026, March of 2026. So now AI Ryan is the purchase manager. No training you have to do. She literally, all you need to do is this. All you need to do is once the lead comes in from Alex, you have to look at all those appointments, right? Alex sets you all those appointments. All you need to do is you just need to look at those and see which one is cold, which one is warm, and then which one is hot. And here is how I do it. Okay, so you can run the comps and figure out which one is cold, warm, and hot. So what I do is I will take on all the hot lead. Hot lead mean that you run the comps and you know that the property is worth $300,000. And on the form, and Alex have qualified them, and they say that they want, $200,000. Dude, you know that's a hot lead, right? You know that's a hot lead. So I would call those lead. Okay, you can call those lead. And hot lead, you don't have that many in a day. Maybe like 1 or 2 hot lead a day that you need to call back. Okay, let me explain. And then all the cold and the warm lead, I'm going to have my AI Ryan call those lead back. Now, check this out. Ryan is already built. So in her memory, we already built her how to actually negotiate. I took my badass script. We built it in her. I took all the objections and the rebuttal that we have gathered over the past 15 years of being in the game, the real estate investor. We plugged that into her memory already. And I will play one of her calls so you can see how good she is. And if we have time, I want to bring you on and let's do a cold call role play, because I want to compare, and I want to let you see that a lot of times, dude, you can't even get the job done. So let Alex and Ryan do the job for you. They do it better than you or your VAs or your employee. I'll prove it. Okay. But check this out. So I'll have Ryan, man, call all the cold and the warm lead back. And this is all you need to do. So I want you to look at Alex and Ryan. I want you to look at it like this. It's like you were to hire me onto your team, which means I come with 15 years of experience. There's no training that you have to do. So imagine if you're like, hey, Kong, come and work for me. I'll be like, okay, let's rock and roll. There's no training that you have to do. I come fully functional, 15 years of experience of being a closer. Make sense? So now all you need to do is for Ryan to make the offer. All you need to do is typically we do first offer and then second offer. Second offer is the max, right? It's the max that we're willing to pay to the seller. So obviously we always want Ryan to start her offer lower. Now, the cold and the warm lead, it's typically these are seller who's unmotivated and they're looking to get retail. So I don't know about you, man, but I do not want to waste my time talking to unmotivated seller. If you're going to qualify every single lead, if you're going to talk to every single seller, you will spend the entire day, 7 days a week, doing that. I don't know about you, dude, but that's not something I'm interested in doing. Okay? So I'm going to have Ryan call back and just make offer. Okay? She's going to make more offer than you will, which means there will be a lot more cold and warm lead than there is hot. Okay? So you're just going to let her call, make offer. So what we do is all you need to do is put in the date, the time that has been set by Alex. We just plug that into Alex and Brian, plug in the date, plug in the time, and then plug in the 2 offer that you want Ryan to make, and then bam, one click of a button, you go to the beach, You go to the store, run your errands, or you can be like me, right? Go on a walk, go to the gym. You do whatever it is that you want to do. Ryan is going to, on the date, on the time, so let's just say today, 3 p.m., she will auto call the seller based on the appointment that has been set, the price that she's supposed to offer, and she just go to town, and she just go to work. Dude, imagine how much how much time that would have saved you. And you don't need to hire anybody to do it. Okay. Now, here's the next thing. So let's just say, okay. So obviously, step 4. Okay. Once again, this is not possible a year ago. It is possible now, but this is not possible a year ago. Okay. So obviously, the next thing is 4. So once the property is under contract, the next thing is we got to focus on dispo. And obviously, that's going to be you. So we're talking about no employee, $500,000 a year, no problemo. Okay? You got Alex, you got Ryan to do all of that. You now just will focus on dispo. For those of you who don't know what that is you now got to focus on, dude, getting the deal. Oh my God, getting the deal sold, right? Sell the deal. And you can do that. So we take 500,000, okay? 500K divided by 12 months. What is that? So roughly, if you can average about $22,000 per deal, okay, then all you really need to do is 2 deals per month. Bam! That's it. Now, to do 2 deals a month, you really only need, I would probably say, you're going to probably need at least 20 to 40 qualified leads that comes into your pipeline. Like qualify, right? Seller who is motivated. So you only need 20 to 40 qualified, motivated seller leads to come into your pipeline, and you should be able to close 2 deals a month, average $22,000 per deal. And that's it. That's how I would run, right, my entire wholesaling operation 2026 with AI, 0 employee, and make $500,000 a year. That's how I would do it. Now, for those of you who be like, well, Colin, what if I want to go to 1 mil? Then yes, now you would need VA. You now would need VA. Okay, so now we're doing about 7-figure a year. I got 2 VAs that does my dispo. They run the comps, right? They plug into Alex and Ryan, or Ryan, the offer and all that, and they kind of look over the system for me. Okay? But $500,000 a year with you, Alex and Ryan, no problemo. Shouldn't be an issue. No employee, low overhead. You know how much your overhead would be? Small. Okay? So, a lot of you, I also want to say that a lot of you are chasing the baby deal. Okay? A lot of you you're chasing the baby deals, and you're missing out on the opportunity for the bigger deal. Sometimes it's better to say no to something than to say yes to everything. Here's what I mean. It's okay that's the offer doesn't work for the seller. It's okay. It's okay to say no to that seller instead of trying to make a deal that is not a deal at the beginning to make it work. So a lot of you are chasing after a $5,000 deal. You know, sometimes even a $10,000 deal. So for me, I say no and I say no. So when I do make an offer, that's why a lot of you listen to Ryan's call and you'll be like, hey, Colin, why does Ryan just offer so low? Because if Ryan does make an offer and a seller say yes, then I'm going to make 20, some 30, 40K, 50K. And I only need I only need 1 yes a month from Ryan. I only need 1 yes. That's it. I don't want every seller to accept our offer because it's not going to happen. Because I'm not chasing the baby money. Some of you are chasing after, what, $2,500 a month. I mean, $2,500 per deal. Come on, man. Shit. Get out of here, bro. Now, at this point, dude, you're just wasting time, which means you're doing more deals, but your profit is not that much. So for me, I don't want to do 5K per deal and do five deals a month. I'd rather just focus on what if I just do one deal. So which means four of the seller would say no, and I only want one of them to say yes to me. So now I'm just doing one while you're doing 5. Make sense? So more is not always better. It's all about the profit and the spread of the deal. That is what matters. Okay. So let's rock and roll. Okay. So I'm going to let you listen to some of Alex and Ryan's call. But for those of you who want to get access to Alex and Ryan, my AI, here is how you do it. Okay. So if you're on Facebook, DM me the word AI. If you're on Instagram or Facebook, DM me the word AI. I'll send you the link. Now, if you're on TikTok, then link is in my bio. If you're on YouTube, link is in my description. Okay? So we're going to launch on April 1st to the first 100 investor, which means you'll be able to get early access before anybody else get access to it. But also, too, we'll give you a very special pricing, and we're going to waive the setup fees. Okay? Once again, this is totally up to you. Okay? That's the launch date. To YouTube, then link is in the descriptions. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, then DM me the word AI, and I'll send you the link. It'll be less than what you would pay to hire a VA, because to hire a VA per month, it would cost you roughly about $1,300 a month, or even $1,000 minimum. Okay, if you were to hire a U.S. employee, you're talking about $2,500 to $3,000 a month. And I'm telling you, dude, the cost is way less. So not only, but I also want to let you know that Alex and Ryan will also come with a badass CRM that is fully built, fully automated with workflow and follow-ups. Which means I'm going to give you my 7-figure CRM, which means whatever it is that we're using in our business, how our funnel works from the lead coming in to actually the lead getting sold to the follow-up sequence. Okay? So our follow-up, dude, is super, super tight, dude. It's going to do through text, through emails, and through even calls. So you're going to get my 7-figure CRM that we're using in our business right now, and basically you get the exact duplicate. There's no setup. There's nothing you have to do. We'll show you how to do it. Okay? That's it. So I'm going to play a call from Ryan yesterday so you can listen. Listen to how good she is. And for those of you who's on here, if you want to jump on and do a cold call role play, you want to practice with me, or maybe you have a team maybe your VAs that are your cold caller. Drop me their phone number, and I love to bring you on. Okay? So Facebook family, unfortunately, I have to end the live with you. But the info is there. The choice is yours. Okay? You can head over to YouTube or my Instagram. But we got to exit out Facebook. Whoa. Okay. And then now, TikTok family, drop me your phone number, and let's rock and roll. Okay? So drop me your phone number. So I'm going to play a call from Ryan for you to listen to. But before, drop me your phone number. Whether it's you, your VA, your closer, whoever it is, man. I love to bring you on for a cold call role play. And let's just see if you can close. But let me play the call from Ryan so you can listen.
Especially if they're moving out quickly or downsizing.
Now, I want you to understand that this seller is East Indian. He's Asian. There's no deal. I don't care how good of a closer you are. I can't even close East Indian. All right? Well, this is a call between Ryan and the seller. I'm just going to say Asian.
So from the time we're doing the closing, and do you guys transfer the money via wire to my bank account?
I want you to see how she overcome all the objection, how she handled the call, and how she's able to build rapport, gain trust, and then how she's able to transitions from one questions. And it just, dude, it's just so smooth and it just flow. Okay, so check this out.
Let's see, you know.
Great question. So once we close, the title company.
So basically the seller asks, hey, once we close, how do I get my funds? But watch how she explains it. If that is so clear that the seller understand and they're at peace. Some of you, dude, you don't even know what to say. So you kind of gobble, blah, 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 just to shove it underneath the carpet. And it ain't going to work. Check it out.
Handles all the funds. They can wire the money directly to your bank account or issue a cashier's check, whichever you prefer. You'll get your full amount right at closing, and it's all handled safely through escrow. No upfront fees or anything like that. And just so I'm clear, if we could close in like 45 to 60 days, or honestly even faster.
Do you see how she answered the question and then she transitioned into the next question? For those of you, if you don't understand what she's doing, that's how you maintain control of the phone call. And I would say 99% of you don't even know how to do that. And that's why you lose control of the call. The seller just push you around. They drag you around like a little...
If everything lines up, would that timeline work for you?
Yeah, that actually will work for me.
Okay, have a call on my lead.
It looks like you're wanting to walk away with $437,000. Is that correct?
That's the fair market value, and I actually just got an assessment from.
So the seller wants $480,000, and he said that's fair market value. I just got it appraised. That's what I want. Like, dude, he's asking for more than retail because he also wants us to pay all his closing costs.
The local county assessor, and I can send you a picture of it too, and that's the fair market value. I spoke with some realtor, and they said I can put it for sale between 450 and 469, but I really don't want to deal with the realtor.
Okay, so he said that there's a real estate agent that said that they can push it out for 450 to 450 to 465, but he wants 485, and he don't want to deal with the real estate and don't want to pay real estate commission. Come on, man, shit. My question to you is, do you want to waste your time with these kind of seller? But you just, for me, I don't. Right? But the thing is, every offer you don't make is a no. Every shot you don't take is a miss. But I don't want to waste 20 minutes of my time with this nonsense. Because Ryan's time is cheaper than mine. So I'm going to have her do it. You know?
I want to see how she
people coming in and out of my home, so if I can get the fair market value, and that would be more satisfying than dealing with people coming in and out of my house.
Totally get it. And honestly, that makes a lot of sense. Most folks I talk to feel the same way. Showings, open houses, all that back and forth can be a hassle. Fair market value is always the goal. Now, could you see yourself going?
Dude, okay, I need to break down the call so you guys understand how good she is, okay? Because all you do is you paying attention to, oh my God, she's AI. The seller's not going to want to talk to AI. Bro, listen to what she said, okay? She's like, hey, she took whatever he said. Most seller we work with don't want to do this, just like you mentioned. Dude, you see how she does that? And then she moved forward and then follow through with the question. That's how she transitioned from answering the question that the seller said and then transition. Bro, so good, dude.
A little lower than that if everything else worked out? Like if we made it super easy and handled everything as is?
I'm very flexible as long as it's not insulting the offer.
He said that he's flexible and he's not going to be insulted with an offer. But Alex is about to insult him, okay? Ryan's about to insult him. He said that he's flexible. When an agent said they're flexible, which means they're like $500 to $1,000 flexible.
Oh, I really appreciate that. It's great to hear you're flexible, and I promise I'm not here to insult you or waste your time.
Oh, no, you will.
And just to remind you, we're buying it totally as is, and we'll handle all the repairs. So knowing that, is that the absolute lowest you'd consider, or is there a little wiggle room?
What you guys offer?
Great question. All right, so here's what I've got approved right now. Our team can do $288,000. Would that work for you?
$288,000.
It was so low that the seller has to question if she's saying it right or is she making a mistake. That's right. $288,000, sir. Dude, Ryan doesn't even flinch. She doesn't even sweat. She doesn't even care. Some of you be like, oh my God. Like some of you, right? I'll tell you to go make an offer. You'll be like, well, Kong, well, it's too low. Well, what if that? No, dude, go make the offer. Stop questioning me, okay? Because you're afraid. You're afraid to make the offer. You're afraid that the seller will hang up. You're afraid they will yell at you, scream at you, cuss at you. Like you're afraid you'll lose a deal. But it's not even a deal to begin with. Ryan, she's not scared. You tell her what to offer, she go to town.
Yeah, that's right. $288,000.
That's right.
All cash as is.
You heard it
and
correctly.
We cover every cost. How does that sound to you?
Ooh.
No, I'm gonna pass.
Ryan is an absolute beast.
Okay. So obviously the seller said that he's going to pass, but you see how Ryan handled the call? The seller wasn't mad. The seller wasn't upset. Like the way that she handled the call was like, hey, this is my job. I'm here to present the offer, right? Unfortunately, like she went on with the call. It lasted about 15 minutes long, but obviously I don't want to spend 15 minutes to let you guys listen to that, okay? But now let's bring you on a call. Drop me your phone number, okay? Drop me your phone number. Drop me your phone number. YouTube family, TikTok family. If you want to jump on a cold call role play, maybe you have a VA, a team of closer, or your acquisition, your lead manager. I don't care who it is. Drop me their number. Let me bring them on a call. Let's see if you have the skills. And because some of you are worried about AI when I'm more worried about you. Like I'm more worried about you. So let's rock and roll. So let me try to log into TikTok. So once again, drop me your phone number. Let's rock and roll. Like yesterday, we had someone who jumped on a cold call role play. He said he was an 8 out of 10. Best, he was a 5 out of 10. I gave him a 5 because he sounds more human than AI will. But I don't know about you, dude. I will take a 9 out of 10. I'll take Ryan over a 5 out of 10 that sounds like human. Get out of here, bro. So drop me your phone number. Let's rock and roll. Okay? Who wants to jump on a cold call role play? Drop me your phone number, baby. Okay? Let me see here. Let me try to see because I can't see any comments on there. Let's see if there's any comments on here that I can see. Anybody wants to jump on a cold call role play? If you're on YouTube, I'm going to share a link. Okay? I'm going to put a link right here in the chat. Click on that link, man, and then jump on a cold call role play with me. Okay? If you're on Instagram, let me see some phone number. Who here want to jump on and test out their skills? Okay? Say, Kong, I think I'm pretty good at this. Well, let's rock and roll. Lead manager. Billy, drop me your phone number, Billy. Drop me your phone number, Billy. Once again, this could be you. It could be your team. Okay, so we got Billy. Okay, so let me call Billy. Okay? Hold on a second, Billy. I got you, dude. Hold on. Okay, hold on a second. So okay. And then once again, once Billy's done, we're going to all rate Billy and see how he does. So that way you guys are not thinking I'm biased.
This person is available.
Yes, Kong, we buy houses.
This is Billy.
All right, Billy. First off, man, how long have you been wholesaling or a real estate investor?
About 15 years.
Oh, damn, bro. So see, okay, 15 years, and you mainly wholesale or what?
Wholesale and buy rentals.
Okay, nice. And then what is your main strategy when you're getting leads? Is it inbound or is it more like outbound?
It's more inbound.
Okay, so which means you spent money on marketing and then a seller calls in?
Yes.
Right? Okay, so Billy, from a scale 1 to 10, how do you think you are as a closer?
I think I'm about a 7.
Okay. So let's see if Billy's right or not, okay? All of us can judge. Okay, so Billy, I'm going to call in from one of your marketing pieces, and usually, what is it? Postcard, letters, or?
Yeah, a postcard.
Okay, Billy, you ready?
Yes.
Ring.
Hello, this is Billy.
Hey, I got a postcard in the mail here. It's saying that you guys are interested in buying my property. What's this all about?
Yes, sir. I'd like to look at talking to you about your house and see if you were interested in selling in the next 30 to 60 days.
I mean, I would if I got the right price, but I'm just, I'm just kind of curious, like why do you guys sending me a postcard? Because I
Well, what
didn't,
we like to
because I didn't list my property on the market, so I just wondering, like, how did you know that I was interested in selling? You know?
I fully understand what you're thinking, and what I like to do is reach out to people that maybe don't know how to sell their property yet, or not fully, on go to do that. So I like to reach out and get people to talk with me and let me see, what I can do to help you in your situation. And where would you move to if you did sell your house?
Well, I mean, this is just.
Can you tell me a little more about the property that you have?
Well, I mean, listen, I get call from investor like you guys all the time, and a lot of them just end up making me a lowball offer, and
Right.
I'm not interested in any of that. I'm not interested in just giving my property away. If I was going to sell that low, I'd rather just list my property on the market with a real estate agent.
Right. I fully understand how you feel, and others have felt that way. And what would be a price that you would be comfortable with letting
See,
go of the
Billy couldn't
property
handle
and
that.
moving on?
Well, I mean, you guys sent me a postcard and saying that you guys, got a cash offer. So I was calling because I was, I kind of want to know what that is.
Okay, great. I fully understand. What I would like to do is make an appointment. I could come out and meet with you, look at the condition of the property. That affects definitely the price.
He hasn't qualified me, and he wants to go out and meet me already.
So we could look at it
Like,
and see what work needs to be
dude,
done.
Billy's just gonna waste time.
Win for both of us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm available tomorrow,
Okay,
anytime.
Great. 2 or 3 o'clock, which works for you?
Probably 3 o'clock.
Okay, perfect. I'll be there at 3 o'clock, and if you could just allocate about an hour for us to walk around and look at things, and then I can answer any questions that you have for me.
Okay, Billy. So, Billy, I mean, here's the thing, dude. Like, you don't know if I'm motivated to sell or not, and then you're gonna spend the time to go out there to meet with me. You're probably gonna, by the time, the drive out there and walk on the property, it's gonna kill at least an hour to an hour and a half of your time. And then you're gonna walk away knowing that, dude, I'm not even motivated to. I'm not even motivated. Like, I want to retail. So so my thing to you is, why don't you qualify me on the phone first? Because you haven't even qualified me.
Right.
So I mean, for me, Billy, Billy, the one thing I really like is that, dude, your voice is definitely good. Good mean, like, when I listen to your voice, dude, it's somebody I like, dude, I can trust this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, dude, that's like the bonus. Like, your voice just sounds mature. It sounds like it sounds trustworthy. But for me, Billy, like, I don't want to waste time going out and meet random random seller that's end up going to want retail, and I'm going to walk away with no contract. So I typically what I do is I qualify them over the phone, right? So I will come in, I'll be like, hey, Billy, sounds great. Oh, awesome. So you got one of our postcards saying that we're interested in buying your property, and we got a cash offer for you. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Fantastic. Billy, thank you so much for giving our company the opportunity. I want to make sure that I'm being respectful with your time. Is this a good time for us to chat a little bit about your property? Yes, it is. And then, dude, I go in and then I build rapport. Billy, happy Saturday. How's your Saturday going for you? Good. And the thing is, Billy, also, you didn't get my name. Right? You didn't get my name. You didn't get the property address. You didn't get my motivation. So you missed a lot of stuff, dude.
Right.
So anyways, Billy, I'm going to let you go. I want to say, hey, thank you so much for hopping on and doing this with me, okay?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Billy. Brother. So as you guys can see, Billy been in the game. Now, listen, for those of you who be like, whoa, man, Billy been in the game for 15 years. How can he say, listen, listen, this is why I'm telling you. Like, a lot of you, if you don't record your call, a lot of you, dude, you don't know what good is because you never heard what good is. And you think you're good, but you don't know what good is. until you see and hear what good is. Now, I'm not saying that I am the best. But, dude, if I say I'm number 2, nobody's number 1. Now, that's a joke, obviously. And I can tell you right now, Billy, if you listen to this, I even learn just by listening to Ryan and my AI Alex. My AI Ryan, my AI Alex. I even learned something from them. That's how good they are. So we all know, okay, every single one of us here know chat, right? Chat GPT. We all know chat GPT, right? Right? If you tell me that you are a copywriter or whatever it is, I mean, there's other AI out there that are very good at copywriting, but you think that you're a good copywriter, I'll put you against any AI and you will be a 0. So my point is, you think you're good, bro, but dude, you make so many errors. No name, no address, no motivation, nothing about the property. And then when I tell Billy, hey, make me an offer. Okay, we got to go out there and meet you. I'll be like, okay, Billy, I understand that. Obviously, I understand that on this call, you want us to make you an offer. But unfortunately, Billy, I actually don't, my job is not to make you an offer on this call. My job is actually just to gather all the information from you that is needed, right? So that way we can make you a fair and intelligent cash offer. We want to make sure that we can pay you the most for your property based on all the information that I'm going to get from you. But honestly, we do want your honesty when it comes to the condition of your property. Does that work, Billy? Fantastic. And typically, Billy, we can give you a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer less than 24 hours. Sometime it'll be the same day, but I just need to get all this information from you. Does that work for you? Does that sound good? Right? Dude, like Billy's be like, oh, dude. And then I go in and but if they tell me, nope, make me an offer. Dude, you already know that seller, bro. It's not motivated already. And if all they want is an offer, then sometime be like, okay, Billy, why don't we do this then? I understand all you want is an offer. So basically right now, you're not really looking to sell. You're just looking for offer. Okay? But I want to make sure we're not wasting your time or our time. If we can make you an offer that actually makes sense, are you ready to move forward and sell your property? No, I still got to think about it. Okay, well, dude, like, why would I waste time researching and doing all this work? But if you really wanted to shoot an offer, I think the best would be like, okay, why don't we do this, Billy? After we hang up, give me some time. I'll try to figure out, right? I'll try to do some research on your property and see what's the max we can pay. And I'll just text it over to you. Would that work for you? Bam. That's it. But Billy didn't even qualify. And now let's just say that Billy was the seller, right, Billy? And let's just say that I make you an offer. And let's just say, Billy, let's just say I make you an offer, right? Let's just say that you make an offer and then you say no, you don't accept. A lot of times, most of you will just throw this lead away, right? You're like, okay, garbage. But what you need to do is that you need to understand 60 to 70% of your deal comes from follow-up. But a lot of times, if you don't have a good system, which means you don't have a good CRM that can actually manage the follow-up for you, Billy, you're going to lose out on 60% of the opportunity. Right? So what I do, Billy, is when a seller say no, instead of me following up with that seller, because I got to remember to text them, I got to remember to call them, I got to remember to email them, I'm going to plug it into the CRM, and I'm going to have Alex or I'm going to have Ryan follow up with them. And there's a follow-up sequence, Billy, that we already plug in. You just push a button, and then bam, it does the rest of the work for you. This is how automated the CRM, the system that we are building for you. And you get my 7-figure CRM systems, and they come with Alex and Ryan, depending on which plan you choose. And I'm going to tell you right now, with this stuff, 75% of your workload, my friend, is going to be done by AI and the system itself. And if you can, listen, one more thing before we move on to the next call. If you cannot step away from your business and have your business run itself, then you don't have a business. You know what you got? And I was here. all you got is a high-paying J-O to B. Okay? So, Billy, overall, dude, that phone call, bro, your voice, dude, sounds mature. I don't know how old you are, but it sounds mature. It sounds trustworthy. So that's good, right? But I would say the way that you handle the call, the conversations, it's not like you say anything wrong. It's just that you didn't do enough of the qualifying. So I would have to give that probably, dude, a 4 out of 10, man. Someone just give me the middle finger. Someone just give me the middle finger. Dude, I love middle finger, bro. Awesome. How do we find it and sign up? So Billy, if you're on my TikTok, check the link in my bio, and then at the bottom. So click the link in my bio, Billy, where the link tree is. There's a link tree, and then at the bottom there'll be like, hey, sign up for my AI, Alex and Ryan. You can go there and sign up, Billy. Now, since Billy, you're on here, I do want to be upfront with you. Okay, it does require a $500 deposit, but it is refundable. And I also did a 7-minute video, Billy, explain to you exactly how that funds will go, and then why is it refundable. Because our launch date right now, basically, Billy, what you're doing when you make that $500 deposit is you are securing your positions to be one of the first 100 investors to guarantee to get access to Alex and Ryan. Because basically when we launch it out, we're going to take care of the first 100 investor first, once you guys are all settled in, and then we'll basically put it out to the public. But also too is the pricing that we have for the first 100 investor, which I did a video on it, is less than what you would pay a VA. And it comes with everything I talk about. It's going to not only reduce your overhead by 50%, whatever it costs you to run your wholesaling business, it'll cut it in 50%. So imagine that. How much money you save and how much you can take that money and then put it back into your marketing. But Billy, I can tell you right now, the way that you're doing your marketing is exactly like us. So my system will plug straight into yours, bro, and it's going to fit like a glove. Like OJ. Okay? Unlike OJ. But launch day, Billy, we're looking at April 1st, and I look forward to working with you, man. It's going to be the best investment for you, Billy, and for those of you who join in 2026. And it's also going to be the biggest game changer, and you cannot never live without it. After you already have the system in, dude, you can't live without it. April 1st, Ryan will be my first #1 rep. Let's go, baby. 68. Honestly, if you tell me right now, if you take Alex and Ryan away, I would have to hire 3 VAs to filter and qualify the leads. But then the leads comes in after 5 on the weekends or during the holiday. Guess who have to work? Me. Louis said, how much is it? Louis, check the link in my bio, man. Check the link in my bio. I did a video on there. So basically, the starter plan, so there's 2 different type of plan, man. The starter plan is like $597. And then the business plan was $797. Like I said, this pricing will only be to the first 100 investor. After that, it is going to go up. I don't know how much it is, but it's not going to be that. Just an FYI. Because I don't want you guys to watch this video again and then call in, and then you came in after and you'd be like, hey, I want that pricing. Sorry, dude. No can do. Okay, so you'll be like, hey, how often do you do the role play? We're doing it right now. Drop me your phone number, your team's number, whoever phone number, drop it in. Let's rock and roll, man. But on April 1st, on launch date, Billy, we're going to send you a link to a private Zoom. It's going to be live. I'm going to be there. The wife's going to be there. My team's going to be there. We're going to show you the CRM, how it's built, how the AI works and everything. You get to test Alex. You get to test Ryan. You get to see them talk to seller live. You get to see them negotiate live. And what's crazy is that we just complete the build for Ryan. Now, not only she can call seller to negotiate, but she can also negotiate through text message. Because there's some seller who doesn't want to jump on the phone. This is how revolutionized the business is going to be, man. This is the future of wholesaling. Okay, so once again, if you want to jump on a cold call role play, drop me your phone number. Let's go, baby. Okay, handpicked. We don't recommend using our AI to cold call because it's illegal. So we don't recommend that. If that's your plan to use the AI for it, don't even sign up. It's not for you. Okay? I'm just going to be straight up. Okay? I don't need to work with everybody. Okay? I just need to work with the right clients, the right investor. That's what I want. All right, we got another one. Let's go, baby. Dude, honestly, only TikTok would draw phone numbers. It's hard for me to get anybody, man, on Instagram or YouTube. 571, okay. 571, okay, hold on a second. 52, hold on, 571, 55, okay. Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, bro. So what's your name?
My name is Ellis.
Okay, Ellis. So how long have you been wholesaling or been a real estate investor?
About 2 years now.
You've been 3 years. How many deals have you done, bro?
Shit. I've done like a couple of deals, like 10 deals right now.
Okay, nice. So you've done 10 deals already. Okay. So are you the one who running the whole entire business, or you got VAs, or you got employee, or what?
It's currently just me right now.
Okay, so it's just you. So you're the one who filter qualified leads. You're also the closer. You're also the one who sell the deal.
That's correct.
Got it, dude. Okay, from a scale 1 or 0 to 10, how do you think you are as a closer?
I'm going to say around 8.
You're an 8. Okay, bro. So, Lewis, so typically how are you getting these leads? Is it through cold calling? Is it through your marketing? Well, what is it?
I don't know, Facebook ads.
Okay, Facebook ads. So basically, so are you focused more on like inbound lead or outbound lead?
Inbound.
Okay, so I'm going to call you from one of your Facebook ads, okay?
All right.
Ring.
Hello?
Okay, bro. Do you really pick up your business phone and said hello? Dude, it should be, hello, this is Lewis with We Buy Houses or whatever your company name is. How can I help you today? Like, you guys got to be kidding me, man. Okay, let's do it one more time, dude. Ring.
Hello, it's Elvis from Educate Studio.
Now, now you're just mumbling. But yes, okay, let's go. Hey, I saw your ads on Facebook about you guys buy houses. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, see, this is your guys' problem. Yeah, dude. This is your guys' problem. Your guys' problem is you answer question. Like, dude, answer the questions and then, dude, transition into your questions. Yes, we do. Hey, yes, we do. I appreciate the phone call. So it seems like you have a property that you're interested in selling. Is that correct? Okay. Yes. Yes. I do have the house that I'm looking to sell for cash. Keep going, bro. Lewis, you there, dude?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, bro. Like, okay, yeah. I mean, property's located at 123 Apple Street.
All right.
This is an 8 out of 10. Dude. My man hung up, bro. My mama. Come on, man. Shit, bro. Lewis. He hung up. Like, do you guys understand, dude? Sometimes you only get one shot at this, man. Like, when you call reselling, where you're like, yeah, this sounds kind of scammy. Nope. Not going to sell my property to this guy. This is what you guys call an 8 out of 10. And you're worried about my AI. You're worried about my AI. Come on, man. Shit, bro. Get out of here, dude. Now, once again, Lewis, if you're watching this, dude, I don't want you to take this personal, right? Please don't take this personal, right? And listen, Lewis, I understand. And listen, I'm not trying to sell you guys anything that you don't want. That's number one. And I'm not here just to be biased and trying to push my AI. Dude, don't. Like, you don't have to work with me. You don't have to get an AI. What I'm trying to prove to you guys is some of you are worried about AI when you sound like this. Like, I'm asking you right now, let's be honest. Would you choose Lewis or would you choose an AI? Dude, when they answer the call, bro, I'm telling you, man, they just don't miss. And the crazy part is that it doesn't matter what you say to them. They take your question, just like how I would talk to you. The only advantage that I have over my AI is that I sound more human. That's absolutely it. Beside that, dude, oh my God, they are just so good. Next. Okay, big bro. Okay, we got another one. Like, do you guys understand here what I'm trying to prove? You worry about AI when you sound like this. So listen, 3 years, 10 deals, man. If you can't consistently do 1 deal a month, dude, you just got lucky, bro. I mean, basically all you're doing is that you are focused on desperate seller, which means when they're desperate, they'll sell to whoever it is. Like you can sound like a scam, like you can sound like a newbie. Yeah, okay, I'll give you 200,000, and they'll be like, "Yep, sold." Like that's mean desperation, and those desperate sellers, you know, they come by, but really rare. Which means, dude, you don't have skills. Skills mean we don't need them to be desperate. We just need them to be reasonable and with a little motivation. And then you can convert them into a deal. But you can't get a deal negotiating like this. Okay, we got another one here. Lewis, honestly, bro, first off, man, I appreciate you jumping on. And for those of you who comment, who laugh at you, dude, don't worry about them. They don't even have the balls to jump on. So why would it matter? You done 10 deals and they haven't even done 1. And the thing is, just when you're on here, man, and all people watching, it can be nerve-wracking. I understand that because I am, believe it or not, but I'm stage fright because I haven't done it enough. Which means I'll tell what I can say to Lewis. The reason you're nervous is because you haven't done enough. You haven't done enough rep. Which means you are the script. The script is you. And a lot of you, Lewis, you're spending a lot of money on ads, but when the lead comes in like I have, dude, and you cannot close me, bro. Look at how much that opportunity costs you. And if you're a one-man show, if you're doing everything yourself, that's another problem that you have. Now I understand, with you when you're a solopreneur, one man, one woman show, right? It's expensive to hire a VA. You got to pay them at least $1,300 a month. You got to train them. But dude, with my AI, $597, bro, $597. Lewis, if you can just get Alex, which is the starter plan, $597 a month, Alex can just filter all the lead for you, bro. And you only talk to motivated seller. And imagine all your Facebook ads, when they hit your CRM, Alex instantly respond. Like you don't even have to worry about it. It is a game changer. But let's move on to the next call. Okay. So big bro, I'm about to call you. Okay. Anthony said, Anthony, if you want to know more about the AI, Anthony, the best, dude, is to, if you're on TikTok, check the link in my bio. Okay. If you're on Instagram or Facebook, then comment the word AI. And I'll send it to you. YouTube, then obviously link is in the description. The cut, dude, I want that CRM April 1st, dude. I would too if I were you, man. Dude, if you can get in, if you can lock yourself in, dude, lock the F in. Dude, I have never seen a CRM that is badass as this. Because guess who built it? The wife. And she's picky. And she don't want to work with employee. Like her goal is to eliminate and have our whole systems run with AI. And when you get someone who's dedicated to that, bro, that's their mission. Because she has trained hundreds of VAs. And she's tired. Ben, how do I sign up? Ben, you're on TikTok, so go to the link in my bio, Ben. So you click on my link tree, right, Ben? And then at the bottom, there's a tab at the bottom. You go there, dude. You sign up right there, okay? Okay, I'm just going to say, babe. That's awkward. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got another one.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
King Kong. Okay. Instagram, drop your phone number.
Hi, Kong.
What up, dude? Okay, what's your name?
My name is Brandon. Nice to meet you, Kong.
Hey, Brandon, it's an honor. How long have you been a real estate investor?
About 5 years now.
Nice, dude. Congrats. 5 years. Okay, how many deals have you done?
I have been on and off in these 5 years, but I've done a little over 12.
Good for you. Okay, so on and off. So basically, you kind of doing like a part-time, a kind of side hustle.
Yes.
Okay, so 12 deals. Okay, and what would you rate your closing would be? 0 to 10.
Kong, I'll rate me about a 7 out of 10.
Okay, so 7 out of 10. Okay, hold on a second. So 7 out of 10. And Brandon, you a one-man show or you have a team?
I have about 2 VAs.
Okay, you have 2 VAs, and what is their job?
Their job is to cold call. So we cold call distress.
Got it. Okay, so got it. Okay, so their job is to basically call seller and qualify them, right?
Yes.
Do they make offer or do they set the appointment for you to make offer?
They do not make an offer. They set appointments for me to make the
Perfect.
offer.
Perfect. Okay, so basically you got 2 lead manager, right?
Yes.
2 VA, that's a lead manager. Okay, and how much do you pay them a month for both of them?
Expensive.
How much?
It can range up almost $3,000.
Okay.
It's expensive.
So Brandon, if I tell you that you can let go of your 2 VAs, okay, hold on a second. Hold on. What if I tell you this, dude? What if because dude, we used to have like 8 VAs in our wholesaling operation. So I know how it can get expensive. So your 2 VAs, for those of you who's watching who never hire VA, here it is, man, real time. So it's going to cost you about $3,000. So Brandon, what if I tell you that you can let go of your 2 VAs, you save 25, let's just say you save the 3,000, and my AI Alex, dude, can do everything that your 2 VAs is doing, which means their job, dude, they can filter, qualify leads, and I wouldn't cold call. I would take the money that you save, dude, and I would invest it into Facebook ads or send out direct mail. I think that it is way more effective, bro. Way more effective.
Yes.
So if you're going to do this part-time, Brandon, imagine this, dude. Imagine you to save that cost, put it into your marketing. Let the leads comes in instead of chasing the seller. Imagine if you wake up and Alex just sets the appointment for you like clockwork. Like it doesn't matter if the lead comes in at
amazing,
bro, it doesn't matter if the lead comes in at 8 p.m. or 2 a.m. Dude, her job is to filter and qualify the lead. So what I'm saying is like, imagine this, Brandon. Imagine it's like you having me in your business. I come with 15 years of experience, no training you have to do, no babysitting you have to do. Okay.
That's amazing. I mean, it's way better than the VA. You have to hire.
You got to train them.
Get them the script and
Yep.
all that good stuff.
And the thing is, Brandon, my next question to you is how long have you had these VAs, man?
So it's been on and off, like I said, but they've been working for me about a year now.
Okay. So, okay. Have you ever record their calls and listen to it?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely some mistakes here and there from them, but
bro.
I do try to record and do weekly meetings when I do record.
You see that? So you're right. So all that time, listen, man, we've been in the game for 15 years. My VAs has trained hundreds of VAs. And dude, I'm telling you, dude, it doesn't matter how much you train them. They're not going to get to the point. Because if they were to make you a lot of money, dude, you would have not been doing this part-time. You would have been doing this full-time and you would have been closing 1 deal a month. Wouldn't you?
100%. I agree.
Okay. That's why, dude, it's time to change the game, bro. And stop treating this like a side hustle. And let's treat this like a business. And let's get you to $500,000 a year, bro.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Brandon. Hey, hold on. We got to do a cold call, dude. Are you ready?
Alrighty.
So okay, so Brandon, do you want this to be where you call me back and make an offer or I'm sorry, like, do you want this to be a cold call where you call and make an offer or incoming or outbound?
Outbound, I guess, starting from the beginning and.
Okay, and then, so your job is actually to make me an offer as well, okay?
Okay, sounds great.
Okay, hello?
Hey, is this Kong?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Kong, this is Brandon. I know this call is completely out of the blue, but I was actually giving you a call about your property on 123 Main Street.
Okay, and what is this about?
Yeah, Kong, like I said, I know this is completely random, but I wanted to give you a call about your property and just give you a quick ask. Would you ever consider a cash offer on that property?
Okay. I mean, like, is this some kind of scam?
No, it's not a scam, Kong. Like I said, I know this call is random, but I was in the neighborhood and I've seen your property, and kind of what I do is we buy properties in the local area, and I figure I'd just give you a ring and see if you'll be considered taking a cash offer on it.
Well, I mean, like, I guess if the price is right, what's your offer?
Well, Kong, I mean, besides price, just to get a little bit more understanding about the property, what would be a reason you'd be considered selling this property?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you look. I mean, I try to put on. I actually trying to sell it on. On my own right now. I'm as a for sale by owner.
Trying to sell it on your own as a 4 by owner?
For sale by owner, yeah.
Okay, how's that been working for you, Kong? I mean, how's the progress been with that?
I mean, I think it's been what 60 days. I mean, we got a few offer, but
60 days?
yeah, but they're pretty low. So
Okay, Kong, yeah, I mean, well, thank you so much for that information. Kind of just give you a rundown, Kong, what we do is we buy properties, and pretty much when we give you a number, it's net to you.
Okay.
That means that you don't
he doesn't
have to
listen
come
to
out of
me.
pocket for
So I don't know what he's
closing
talking
costs
about
or
right now.
repairs. So the number that we agree on is specifically the number that you'll walk
Like I
away
said,
with.
hey, I
So
put.
let me ask you, Kong, if we can come in and
So
take
do
cash
you guys
for this
understand what I'm
property,
saying?
how soon were you
Like
looking to
he's like
close on this?
he's like I don't know where he's at. Okay, first off, Brandon, I don't know. I think you got sidetracked because I don't know where you're at right now, bro. Because you didn't really handle you didn't really answer. I said, hey, the property been on the market for what 60 days. I got a couple offer, but they're pretty low, right? And then all of a sudden you went on and saying something about something completely different. But anyways, I'll play along because any one of you who's watching, comment in the chat and let Brandon know. Am I right or am I wrong? Okay, let's go ahead. Yeah, okay. So you have an offer for me?
Yes, it will take us some time because my job is not to give you an offer here on the phone. It's
No.
just to collect
Okay, no.
information.
Nope. Let's say this is the call where you make me an offer.
Okay, sounds great. So I can completely make an offer, Kong, on your property. You mentioned earlier that the numbers that you were getting in on your property when you were trying to sell it yourself was a little bit low. What were you looking to get for your property?
Well, I mean, I have it listed for 250,000.
250,000.
Yep.
And Kong, just to remind you, our company, we pay all the closing costs, all the title transfers, all the fees to the closing. If we were to come in, Kong, paying everything, is that the number that you would take, or would you go lower?
Well, I mean, if you guys were paying all the closing costs and fees, I mean, I guess I can go a little bit lower.
Gotcha. Yeah, Kong, and like I said, the number that we agree on is specifically the number that you'll walk away with. So we'll cover all the closing fees. We'll close
He didn't ask for my mortgage.
on all the.
He didn't ask for condition of the
transactions
property, but let's see.
on the closing table. Kong, what's the lowest you're willing to go for us if we were able to do that for you?
Well, I mean, like I said, I do have some wiggle room, but I'm not interested in a lowball offer. I mean, what's you guys' offer?
Guy, Kong, if we were to come in at $180,000 net to you in your pocket, Kong, that's with us covering everything and paying all the closing fees, all the doc stamps, and all that good stuff. Will that be something that you'd be interested in, Kong?
I mean, I'll think about it.
Totally, Kong. And what's the number that I have to meet you at if I can get approval from my team manager? What number do I have to meet you at, Kong?
Like, he didn't overcome that
today. That you don't have to think about it.
Well, I mean, I would have to, if it's a number that I don't have to think about.
If it's a number you don't have to think about, Kong, that's less than 250,000.
I'll say 240.
240. Okay, and if I can get an approval from my team manager on that number, Con, would you be ready to move forward today and close on your property?
I mean, I'll still have to talk to my wife about it.
Okay. Sounds great, Con.
I think he's reading something.
When can we expect to talk to your wife? Can we actually get her on the phone now? Because if I can get the approval from my team manager, we can tie everything together and make this a seamless transaction for you, Con. How does that sound?
Okay, Brandon. Okay, let's go ahead. I mean, my wife doesn't get home until 5. I mean, I can talk to her about it, and then how about I'll give you a call back?
Okay, sounds great, Con. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, Brandon, watch this, dude. We're going to reverse the role. See, a lot of you guys, dude, you can't negotiate. Okay, we're going to reverse the role, dude. Hold on a second, bro. Hold on. Let me get a pen. Okay, so check this out, Brandon. So you're me, I'm you now, okay? So you're the seller. Okay, so basically, we keep everything the same. Okay, we keep everything the same. So first off, dude, Brandon, you didn't get a mortgage. So you keep on saying, hey, whatever price we agreed upon, that's what you're going to walk away with. But, dude, you don't even know if I have a mortgage. That's number one. Number two, dude, how can you make me an offer without knowing the condition of my property? Number three, bro, is time frame, dude. Like, how soon do I want to sell and close? Like, you have no clue. Like, a lot of you guys missing all this. And then motivation, right? I think you did ask for motivation. I'm not exactly sure. But, dude, you need to get, like, mortgage amount, condition of the property, time frame, motivation. You guys miss all of this. So watch this, dude. We're going to continue where you said, okay, so you wanted to 250. And then you mentioned the offer of 180. Bro, the gap is so different between 240 and 180. So you just want to close me by saying, hey, if I accept the 240, would you be able to move forward? I mean, dude, you haven't even tried. Watch this, Brandon. Once again, you're the seller, I'm the buyer, same situation. So I'm going to come in, bro. I'm going to be like, okay. So Brandon, I understand. So at 180,000, you need to think about it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Brandon, understand this is the big decisions, right? And I understand that you want some time to think about it, which is not a problem. But let me ask you this, Brandon. What is it that you really need to think about? Is it the process? Is it the time frame? Is it working with us? Or is it the price? That's how you do it, dude.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah,
So let's say you set the price, Brandon. Say price.
Price.
Okay. Got it. So Brandon, right now, the only thing that's holding you back from moving forward is that you basically were not at the right price for you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Then let me ask you, Brandon, what price do we need to be at for us to move forward to get this deal done with you today?
At least 240.
Okay, so at least 240. Okay. And now, Brandon, once we fix up the property, you guys don't even get the ARV. Once we fix up the property, Brandon, what do you think this property's worth in today's market?
I think at least 600,000.
At least 600,000?
Yeah.
Okay, and how much work do you think it needs to get to the 600,000?
Probably $5,000 or so. Something
Okay,
like
bro.
that.
Okay, Brandon. Okay, Brandon. Right now, dude, your numbers don't make sense, bro. If the property's worth 600,000, you want 250. 250 is already a no-brainer. So, Brandon, I would have come back and I would even say this because maybe the seller just cuckoo. I would have come back and I'd be like, hey, Brandon, if the property really worth 600,000 and you have it listed for 250, Brandon, would we agree that you would have already sold your property by now? Like, you probably would have sold your property on day one, Brandon. But the reason you haven't sold your property yet, Brandon, is it's that it doesn't worth 600,000. Do we agree?
Yes, we can definitely agree on that.
Right. So I would say, would you agree with that? Right. So
yeah.
you would say, okay. So honestly, Brandon, we've bought some property in your area, similar property, and we can tell you right now, it's in perfect condition. We're pushing 300,000 in perfect condition, but the property is going to need, to update. We got to do granite countertop, stainless steel. We really got to make this look really good to attract the first-time home buyer. To get the 300, we have to probably spend about, I would say maybe 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, so Brandon, obviously I appreciate that you want, more for your property. You're trying to get the most you can, but I hope that you can understand as an investor, we do want to make some kind of a gain when we buy, especially we pay all your closing costs, we pay all the fees, we're taking over the property as is, and we're taking on all the risk. Like who knows what's going on when we start opening up these walls. I mean, we have done enough. We've done enough project where we know there's some nightmares behind it. So I mean, Brandon, like right now, I mean, the highest that I got approved with my team manager is would you consider, like 195. Now, 195, Brandon, that is net to you. Since there's no mortgage on the property, that's what you get at the time of closing. Not a penny less, not a penny more. Would that something that would work for you?
If we can do 200,000, we have a deal.
No, Brandon. I want you to come back and say, hey, I need to talk to my wife. Come on, guys. Hit me something, baby.
I need to talk to my wife. I'm sorry, Kong. I need to talk to my wife and wait till she gets home and stuff like that and all that good stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Brandon. I would not want to see you make any decisions without your wife. Like I wouldn't either, right? So, but let me ask you this, Brandon. I'm sure that you know your wife like the back of your hand, right? Okay. So, Brandon, if you were to bring this 195 to her and said, hey, we got an offer on our property that we wanted to sell, right? And they're paying all the closing costs, all the fees. They're taking over the property as is. We don't have to do anything, honey. Do you think, Brandon, that she would be okay with the 195, or do you think that's too low?
I think she would not be happy with the 195. I think she would at least want 210 to move forward.
Got it. Well, Brandon, we both know happy wife is happy life. So if we know that if your wife is not going to be happy with the 195, I don't want you to obviously get in trouble with her. So, see, I would even laugh, right? So you guys got to understand, man. You come in there, I built that rapport. So, I mean, Brandon, I'll tell you right now, we just can't do 210. Do you think that if we split the difference and meet in the middle somewhere in like 210, we come up maybe like 207? Now, I'm not saying that I can, Brandon, but do you think that if I can get an approval from my team manager for 207, do you think that's something that the wife would say yes to?
Yes, she'd definitely consider that.
Okay.
Closer to our number.
Got it. Okay, so you think that if you bring the 27 to her, that is something that she's definitely highly considered, correct?
Yes.
So why don't we do this, Brandon? Right? I will go and try to get this approved with my team manager. You can have some time to discuss it with the wife. And you said that she comes home about 5 p.m. Is that correct?
Yes.
So would it be okay if I call you back at 6 p.m. tonight? And then we can all be on the call. And then I can tell you if my team manager agreed to that. And you can let me know if that works for the wife. Would that work for you?
Yes, that's completely great. Thank you.
Brandon,
so much.
that's how we do it, baby.
Wow, Con, you're a closer.
Hey, let's go, baby. So, Brandon, if you're watching this, listen to what I'm saying. If you're watching this, this is why Ryan is a beast. Because whatever I sound like, I mean, obviously, whatever I say, I took the script, dude, and I built in her memory. So you literally get me. You literally get me, dude, for less than what you pay, half of what you pay your VA. Honestly, dude, this is a no-brainer. But, Brandon, if you're still on the live, if you're watching this, the wife just texted me. Okay? Look at that, bro. Like my AI Alex right now, is filtering and qualifying the lead. Right now, filter, qualify the lead. As we speak. So I want you to listen to Ryan overcome the objection. I want to talk to my wife about it. Watch this. Dude, I'm telling you guys that this is a no-brainer. The best investment and will make the biggest impact in your business. So Brandon, for me, Brandon, I have VA, so I understand the cost and the time that you have to train them. I'm giving you a solution, Brandon. Not only it's going to make you more money, it's going to reduce your overhead, and it's going to save you so much time. Imagine, Brandon, no more training, no more hiring, no more babysitting. Plug and play. Brandon, you're still watching this, dude. I like to introduce you to my AI, Alex, which will be your lead manager, which you don't need the 2 VA anymore, which is going to save you $3,000 a month. Brandon, link, if you're on TikTok, Brandon, link is in my bio, okay? And Brandon, we are launching April 1st. This is only going to be available to the first 100 investor. So it does require you to make a $500 deposit, Brandon, but that will be a refundable deposit, which means on April 1st, when we launch, we'll send you a link to a private Zoom. I'll be on there. The wife will be on there because she's the one who's behind this empire, building her AI dream team. She does not want to work with VAs or have a ton of employees. So, Brandon, it will require you to put a $500 deposit. It is refundable. I want to let you know that. On April 1st, for every one of you who's interested, let me share this with you. Once again, this will be the best investment, but the biggest shift and the biggest change and will make the biggest impact in your real estate business in 2026, just like it did for mine. So that $500 deposit, we were launching on April 1st. Okay, Brandon? And what this is this deposit to let me know that you're like, Kong, I'm serious. I want in. So we'll lock in your spot. On April 1st, we'll go through the entire CRM. So you get my 7-figure CRM, man. I'm just going to put 1 mil CRM. Most people out there who sell you their systems do not have a real estate business. And if they do not do $1 million a year. Agree? So when they sell you something, if you don't use it, how do you know? How do you know how to, how do you follow up? Like how do you know? So which means we have it in our business. You getting my 7-figure a year CRM. So basically you get the exact same cologne. So which means, dude, you don't have to change anything. It's literally a plug and play. Just trust it. If it works for me, dude, if it's making me money, it's going to make you money. Which means all the follow-up sequence that we have built in there, just don't miss. You literally just drag the lead and we'll show you. So on that private Zoom, the wife, you walk through the entire CRM of how everything works from the lead comes in to actually closing the deal. And what you do as part of the company, right? Your business. And then you also get to test out Alex. You also get to test out AI Ryan. And if you like Kong, I love everything I see. I want to go. Then we will take that $500 deposit, dude. We'll roll it towards your starter plan. So there's 2 different plans. The starter plans come with obviously the CRM, plus you also get Alex, okay? Which is your lead manager, Brandon. Which, Brandon, tell me that you can hire a VA for $597 a month. Bro, you got somebody, Alex, that is working clockwork. Doesn't matter if the lead comes in after 5 or 2 in the morning. Doesn't matter if it's on a Sunday or a Monday. Doesn't matter if it's Columbus Day or President Day. Don't miss, baby. She'll filter, she'll qualify the lead. Her job, dude, is to set you an appointment. First off, dude, you have saved a lot of money already. You take the money that you save and then you put into your marketing. Stop cold calling, bro. It's exhausting. Just doesn't work anymore. Let's work smarter, not harder. I used to cold call. I got rid of my 3 VAs. We don't do that anymore. Just doesn't work as well. Right now, dude, all we do is we put our money into Facebook ads and we do direct mail. So when these sellers, when they reach out to us, they're easy to talk to. Easy for Alex just to get on the phone, qualify them. Bam. Imagine if you wake up, Brandon, you're like, dude, there's 5 appointments. And then you look at all the appointments and then you call whichever is the hot lead. You focus on that. Bro, easy. The crazy about the CRM, Brandon, is that you can get rid of your dialer. You can get rid of your SMS. You can get rid of DocuSign. DocuSign is like, what, $40 a month? You can also get rid of website, like the website builder. Like it comes everything. Bro, there's no way, okay? So anyways, I look forward to working with you, Brandon. I'm excited, man. I'm really excited with what Lon is building. I know that will be the biggest game changer. Like when Lon tells me what she's building, and she showed it to me, I said, "Call Lon, say less." Like I'm sold. I want to work less, but I also want things to run efficiently. I want to make more money. The problem with people when they try to scale their wholesaling business, you know, oh, my TikTok. Okay, we're still good. Okay, the problem with people who try to scale their wholesaling operation, here's the problem with the people who try to scale their business. A lot of you, when you're trying to scale your business, guess what else scales? Guess what else goes up? So yes, let's say you scale up and you're able to make more money. Guess what else goes up? Costs, overhead. So a lot of times it might look like you're doing more deals. It might look like you're making more money, but your overhead is eating up majority of the profit. Got to hire more VAs. Got to train them more. The time that you put in, or you hire U.S. closer. Still got to train them. Still got to babysit them. And once again, if you pay them 10 to 20%, but if they don't close a deal, they can't pay the bills, they quit. When they quit, you start the process all over. Dude, the only reason why I'm able to stand here and say this to you with confidence, because I'm living it. Been in the game for 15 years. Been through all the bullshit, the hire, the training, the backstab, right? Like let's just say you found someone that's really good. Man, you put your heart and soul into training them. They've been working with you for 6 months and they became so good, they move on, start their own business. You'll be like, come on, man, shit, bro. You start all over again. So for me, dude, if I can replace it, if I can have my AI do what you're doing and better, no training, no babysitting, why wouldn't I? You see, listen, I'm not telling you to go and just get rid of everybody in your team. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that if they are an asset, if they are making you money, then obviously they're a keeper. But majority of them is a liability. They're there to clock in, clock out, and get a paycheck. If that is them, then I'm telling you that I have a solution that you can replace them, that you can actually grow and scale your business without raising your overhead, keeping costs low, and keeping as much money to the bottom line. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, as a business owner, what do we care about? Profit. If you don't, dude, if you're not profitable, you're running a charity. And if you run a charity, dude, go find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, dude, what do you net? What do you take home? That's all matters. Dude, I don't care about revenue. You see, I saw this guy, man. I saw this guy did a video on TikTok. He's like, yeah, man, dude, I'm doing 30 million a year. He has, I think, 50 employees, 30 million a year. Guess how much he net? Let's hear it, man. Dude, I see this all the time, dude. Comment in the chat. Let's hear it, dude. Okay? Comment in the chat. Dude, he does 30 million, 50 employees. Worked like a dog. He only netted 2 million. Bro, that's not even, that's not even 5%. Dude, why would you want to build a $30 million company just to make $2 million and dealing with all the bullshit, the prima donna drama? Listen to me. The more people you work with, the more drama there will be. The more friends you have, the more backstab you will get. The more disappointment, the more letdown, the more drama there is. It's just how it is, man. You know, at the age, listen, I'm 42 now. You know, I'm 42. I'm not saying that I know everything about life, but one thing I can tell you this. At 42, you know what I value most? Time and peace of mind. Dude, you cannot tell me, hey, Kong, you know what, dude? I'll sure have to run a $50 million company, and then you got to deal with 50 employees, working 15, 16, 17 hours a day, and you got to wake up and putting fires out no, thank you, dude. I'm okay with making a few million a year, travel whenever I want, go for a 2-3 hour walk, have the free time to do what I like, dude. I'm cool with that, bro. I don't need the 50 million a year. I don't need the 100 million a year. So for me, dude, time and peace of mind is everything. When you're younger, you just want to go, 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 go. But I'm telling you, dude, when you get up to there, you know what's important to you. And stress, bro, stress leads to a lot of health problems. A lot of health problems. And you need to understand the bigger the goal, the bigger the sacrifice. Okay? Okay, so, I'm going to let you listen to how Ryan overcome the wife part, okay? Because I role play with her. Check this out, dude. Absolute beast. Hold on, let me find it. Like, you guys couldn't even overcome that correctly. So let me find it. I'm going to try to find it. It's going to take me some time to find it. Oh, man. Jeez. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Nope, that's a seller. Man, dude. Because Lon has it on her phone, so if she was here with me, I would have been able to, role play. But I'm not a tech guy, so it's like, oh my God. Oh man, I gotta shit. Okay, nope, that's not it. Dude, so this is what I have built. Okay. You gotta hear her, man. When you hear her, you'll be like, dude, this is game changer, Lon. Oh man, that's not it. Man, I hate it when I can't find this. Because she just sounds so good. I just want you to listen. And you understand why.
Thanks, Pete. So
441 Hillcrest, HI.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't have it, unfortunately. I apologize, man. I wish I do. But the way that she overcome is just exactly what I just did with Brandon. If you think that was good, that was Ryan. I'm Ryan. So think about it. I'm Ryan. I'm Alex. Okay, so let me try to answer a few questions, and then we're going to wrap this up and call this a Sunday. What other question you guys got? Drop in the chat. Okay? Drop it in the chat, and let's answer a few questions, and then we're going to wrap this up, man. And let's call it a Saturday, okay? Any question you guys got? Drop in the chat. Let's rock and roll, baby. For those of you, if you comment in Vietnamese, I'm born and raised in Vietnam. Like, my Vietnamese is like perfecto, right? But the problem is that I can't read shit. I can't read Vietnamese because when I was born in Vietnam, my mom and dad was so poor. Like, I literally grew up in a mud hut, man. And I used to catch frogs for dinner. And, back in my country, that's why a lot of you, dude, America's too easy. Dude, it's too easy here. And if you can't make it here, dude, bro, you ain't going to make it anywhere. So don't think, oh, man, Kong, I got to change city. I got to change states. I got to go where the opportunity, bro. Opportunity is right, literally, in your backyard. It's right there. Opportunity. That's your opportunity, baby. This is your opportunity. Dude, you make more money on this, dude, than with anything. So if you can't make it in America, dude, forget about it, bro. See, in my country, man, you want to go to school? Cost you money. And when you're old, no government, man, is going to give you no government's going to give you money to help you. You either make it or you don't. And that's why when you talk about Asian is like they focus on saving money. That's also a good problem, but it's also it's somewhat a problem as well, right? Saving money is good, right? But saving money ain't going to get you to $1 million. Ain't going to get you to riches. And if it does, you'll be 75 or 65. What are you going to do with $1 million at 65? You know what I'm saying? That's why Asian dude, a lot of them, they save money. The reason why is because so when they get old, they have something to fall back onto. Americano, you guys are like, oh, whatever I make, you guys just spend it. Because you'd be like, yeah, you know what? The government, man, Social Security going to take care of me. Yeah. And a lot of you, that's why a lot of people, when here in America, man, dude, Social Security, bro, ain't going to give you free, dude. It just ain't going to get you free. With cost of living, with inflation, by the time that you retire, forget about it, man. Okay? Forget about it. Ramos said, would Ryan be able to do ARV, and does the ARV change every states? Ramos, no. Ryan do not know how to run comps. You will have to run comps. Okay? You have to run comps. But in 2027, Lon is building an AI that will be able to do that. Run comps and be your dispo, which means they'll sell the deal for you as well. But not now. Okay? What other question you guys got? Drop in the chat, baby. No, it's inbound only. If you want agent outbound, check out Papi B. Okay, so inbound. Let's talk about this. Okay, so I want you guys to understand how Alex and Ryan is going to work. Okay, so you guys know. Now, once again, you know, on launch date, Lon will be there. The team will be there. They'll answer all the questions that you have, and if you don't feel like it's a good fit, then we will refund you that deposit. No question asked, no hassle. But let me share with you. So what we do is, one, we don't use it to cold call. It's illegal and it doesn't work. Don't waste time. But basically, any leads that comes into your pipeline, your CRM, right? Ryan or Alex can call out. So once they opt in, they can call out. So let's just say that you have 100, let's just say you got 10 people in your CRM, and you want to set up for Ryan to call them to make offer. Yes, that will work. Freddie said, man, big fans, always appreciate your knowledge, man. Come on, man. Shit. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the kind word, man. Thank you so much, dude. Just join the live. How do you think the millionaire tax will affect Washington housing and small business? I'm a business owner and a homeowner. So, Mikey, honestly, a lot of you worry about Uncle Sam when you don't make enough money. See, a lot of you do, you worry about the wrong shit. A lot of you do, you worry about tag, you worry about Uncle Sam, man. When you don't even make $300,000 a year, $500,000 a year, or even $1 million a year. Okay? If you end up paying Uncle Sam, dude, you should be happy. Like, dude, don't complain about it. Like, you should be happy, but obviously there are legal loopholes. I'm not a tax accounting, so I'm not going to talk about that. But there are legal loopholes, dude, that can help you offset your tax and reduce your tax. But don't whine and complain when you have to pay Uncle Sam, dude. It means that you now is making money. When you're working at the JO, the B, the W-2, you know why you're getting money back? Because Uncle Sam said, hey, you don't make enough. J-O-B just over broke. So you know what? At the end of the year, dude, you're making, let's just say you're making 30K. Let's just say you're making 50K. Uncle Sam's like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to give you back $3,000 just to make you happy. So I don't know about you, dude. Would you rather get $3,000 back, making $50,000 a year? Or would you rather make $1 million a year and pay Uncle Sam $100,000? A lot of you, dude, no entiendo. If you don't know what that is, have ChatGPT translate it to you. Español, poquito. But I understando. No entiendo. Okay? There will be 3 associates who are signing up. Who are signing up next month? Romance, dude. I appreciate you, bro. Let's rock and roll. Who will be signing up next month? Okay. Well, Okay, so the problem, bro. Okay, so hold on a second, bro. I want to address this, okay? Because obviously, one is I don't want you guys to go back to the video and say, well, Kong, you say this. Why is it this? Let me address this too, man, at the same time. Okay. So once again, the special pricing that I just mentioned, that will only be available to the first 100 investor who lock in their spot right now before we launch on April 1st. That's the special pricing. After that, I know the price will change. It will only go up. So if you're not locking in now and then you're getting after April 1st, then the pricing will be different. Just an FYI. Okay? So Romans, so the best, dude, is for you right now to go in and make that $500 deposit, which is refundable, and just to secure your position, dude. Okay? And the reason why, okay, I will also explain. So why do I give the special pricing to the first 100 investors who prepay? Because you guys trust. Trust. Because you haven't even seen the product, right? And you trusted me. And that's why. And you basically saying, hey, Kong, I want to be there. And that's why. Because afterward, dude, I'm going to go and I'm going to show you the product and everything like that. And then you can decide. And obviously at that time, the pricing is going to be different. It's the early bird, the trust price, man. That's what it is, dude. You'll be like, Kong, I trust what you got. I see enough. I'm willing to go. But honestly, there's no risk because it is refundable. So it's a no-brainer. A few more questions. The man 50 grand. Okay, but I'm scared of giving trust. It's okay, dude. 720. It's okay. A trust, dude, trust is supposed to be earned, not supposed to be given. So it's okay. But if you don't want to be the early bird and knowing that this is refundable, because you'd be like, hey, Kong, what if Kong take my $500 and run? Then that's why, dude, you're going to pay the more expensive price. But it's still going to cost you less than a VA. Okay? It's still going to cost you less than a VA. What is being sold here, dude? Vic, dude. What is being sold here, dude? What is being sold here is you, man. What other questions we got here, man? If someone doesn't know how to do the ARV, are there any application towards that? So, yeah, man, Romas, it sounds like, dude, you need mentorship. I mean, if you don't have to run comps, dude, then you probably have to join my academy. You know, running comps is pretty easy, bro. But also, too, is to let you guys know, whoever's going to sign up to get Alex and Brian, it's not like we'll give you the system and you'll be like, hey, go, good luck. No. We'll put you in a private, right? Basically, what's going to happen is everyone who sign up will also get a 24/7 support from my team. So any issue, any glitch, anything that comes up, we're there to help you. Okay? Just so you know. It's not like we're like, hey, here goes, good luck. Well, what happened if the AI have issue? Well, my team is there, man. Oh, yeah. Baby Kangaroo is right. If you have a problem running ARV, dude, just pop into chat and say, hey, here's the property address. What's the ARV? And bam. Now, chat is not always accurate. So typically, I use King Data. So kingdata.ai is another software that I use, dude, to run my comps to make sure the chat is correct. But if you want something fast, chat is the man. Baby Kangaroo, thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it. 92 said, pay attention to this, man. This guy is the best wholesale real estate man in the market. Been following him for over 2 years. I'm ready to start cold calling. Oh, dude, 92. Thank you so much for the kind word from the bottom of my heart, dude. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the support. And dude, yeah, dude, you've been in for 2 years, man. Bro, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Dude, that kind word, man. Well, you know what, man? I mean, if I say I'm number 2, there's no number 1. Anyways, that's a joke. Any other questions before we wrap this up? Just want to make sure I get to all of you guys taken care of. Great content, Kong. I've never made a cold call, or sent a letter. Is this for a complete newbie? If honestly, Chris, if you're a complete newbie, dude, then I think join my Skool Community is the way to go. Okay, no more questions. All right, I appreciate each and every single one of you that's here. Thank you so much. And for those of you who's looking to get Alex and Ryan, I look forward to working with you. I look forward to helping you grow and scale your business, dude, with AI and take it to a whole nother level. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Have a great rest of your Saturday. And let's go get this money. I'm out. So we'll end this. We'll end YouTube.